I had several, if not dozens of pairs of older ripped jeans. And I continued to take them with me every time I moved and hang on to them because I swore I was going to one day fix them all. My mother would disagree, as most of my older clothing was being stored at her house. She was like, you need to get rid of these things. You're never going to fix these. And then I went on vacation a couple years ago and I took a pair of ripped jeans with me and remnants of a flag and a hand sewing kit. And while I was traveling around Europe and I had some downtime, a lot of buses, sitting in hostels, things like that, travel time, I decided to hand stitch my first pair of jeans back together. Years earlier, I had bought a sewing machine that was not seeing much use. So when I came home from that trip, I decided to put that sewing machine to use, figure out how to use it. I had old floral shirts from a bartending job. I hadn't been wearing those floral shirts in years. So they became the perfect candidate to become the patches for all of the ripped jeans that I was carrying around. So I started making what I referred to as Mc jeans. And people started asking me, hey, where'd you get those pants? And I was telling them, you don't get them, you make them. They're like, you made those? And I was like, yeah. They're like, on a sewing machine? I was like, yeah, I have a sewing machine, and I kind of know how to use it. And have since probably produced, I would say, somewhere between 35 and 40 pairs of Mc jeans so far. You got a t-shirt, it's got a logo on it. We would cut that logo out. First we would cut out a square around it or rectangle, whatever shape that design is. We're going to stitch it to a piece of muslin the same size. So first we turn that into a patch. And then we get to work dismantling the jeans by taking out the side stitch. And then we figure out where on the jeans we want that pattern to sit. And then we can go in with accentuating stitches and go around the design. Or we can just stitch it off square. The funny part of it is that, yeah, all those years of dragging those clothes around, and my mother was sure I was never going to get to fix them and that they should go in the trash. And now that they're finally in production, the joke's on her. Because all of those jeans and all of those old shirts are now finding a home together in a really cool product. It's like, upcycled and recycled and reducing waste and just good for everybody.